Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Berto. Feels weird, especially just looking at a camera and talking for the first time in a while. I know I've recorded myself plenty of times. You guys have seen my face and everything, but it definitely feels really cool that I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos too. And I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this content. I am still in my work clothes, so go ahead and give me a second. That's much better. Like I let you guys know, this is the first time that I am recording myself like this, where I am speaking to you guys. I know you guys have seen me plenty of times in videos, in the past, where I am just recording myself through workouts and I'm doing voiceovers. Voiceovers take a fat minute. I'm not gonna let you guys know, lie to you guys. I am very nervous. I am a nervous speaker, especially when it comes to stuff like this, but it takes some time, especially when I was doing voiceovers. It took me a good little minute, but I get things down pretty quickly, and I'm very grateful that I get the opportunity to do stuff like this. The opportunity of having a camera that I recently purchased, buying, mics and stuff like that. It's a good process, and I definitely want to continue on to it, and I definitely want to continue building from it. And it's fun that I'm now transitioning over to YouTube content as well as Instagram content and TikTok. I will have all the links down in my description for my TikTok, my Instagram. And I just want to let you guys know that I really do appreciate all the support, love that you guys have given me throughout, all the content that I've dropped on Instagram. That's where I started off at. Now I'm recently dropping on Instagram. Anything that I drop on Instagram, I usually take it over to TikTok, and then I'll post on both sides. But I do really appreciate you guys, and God bless all of you guys, because you guys have helped me out so much in terms of support. Even the 30-day, streak that I had where I was uploading my deficit, you guys really killed it. You guys helped me out. Even, with the small support, I am really appreciative. Why? Because no matter where I stand, I'm always going to appreciate any support that I get, especially in this realm of content and all this stuff. And the cool part about YouTube is I can yap a little bit longer and I can talk to you guys. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I just wanted to give you guys thanks. Before I go to the gym, I tend to take these. I take these in the morning. These are my vitamins. These I tend to take before the gym, as long as with my pre-workout stack, which is the CBum Essential, as well as this non-stim. I went ahead and bought the non-stim. This is my first stack. Like I was saying, this is my first stack of pre-workouts that I've ever had. Love them. The one thing I will say, if you and I personally don't really like sour things, I am not a big fan of Skittles and stuff like that. I will eat them, I like them, but it's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm craving Skittles. No. This one's very sour. Both of them are very sour, but I do like them, especially because it's the only sour thing I have during the day. I tend to have more sweet, salty, or spicy. Those are literally my three types of things that I prefer having. But like I said, it is the Essential. This one's caffeinated, so you guys can see back in the label. Hopefully it can focus. And as well as his non-stim. So this one, the non-stim, and it is a little bit dark. Let me move the camera that way you guys can see. His non-stim version consists of basically everything from his high stim version. I think it's called like Savage or something like that, which is his stem version, and it's highly stemmed. But these are the things I do tend to take. I know that in Instagram, especially during my deficit, when I was uploading those videos, you guys paid attention. If you guys did pay attention, there was one thing I always consumed before the gym, and it was cream of rice. I've already gone through these two. I need to go get more, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you want the best tasting and the best consistency, so far, Bowl of Gains has been my favorite. It's super tasty. It's super good. Some people will sit here and I thank the Lord that I have the opportunity to buy stuff like this. Sometimes it is difficult, like spending $25 on cream of rice. I do find it unreasonable, but it definitely makes working out a lot easier, especially with the carbs, like calories wise, 130, 120, and 110. So they're not that high in calories, and that's per serving. I tend to do about 2 servings, so I tend to do about 70 grams. Before the gym, I tend to do at least 70 to 100 grams of carbohydrates before I go to the gym. That's what I try to intake before I go work out. I'll take that, and then I'll take this on the way to the gym, which is caffeinated. So I'll take it I'm like 20 minutes away from the gym, so I'll take it like when I'm like 10 minutes away. Usually kicks in about 15 minutes. They do recommend 30 minutes. I am very low tolerance to caffeine because this is the only caffeine my body gets. And throughout the week, I drop the dosage. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I take 1 full scoop of caffeinated, 1 full scoop of non-stim. And then Thursday and Friday, I take half a scoop and a full scoop. And then Saturday and Sunday, Saturday I might have an energy drink, sometimes I don't. And Sunday I have no caffeine, absolutely. So I am very low tolerant to the caffeine response. So I get hit immediately, especially because it's, I believe, 200 milligrams of caffeine for the stem version of the CBUM edition. And I'm going to be in and out of frame because I got to clean these cups out sometimes and I got to fill them up with water. But yeah, that is my stack. That is what I take. All right, so to start off my leg day, I usually start off pretty light. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is about 25 to 40 pounds lighter, and it's usually how I warm up. I don't warm up very light. I tend to warm up pretty heavy, just because it's movements that are not very straining, especially with the belt. It makes it a lot easier. But that's usually what I start off. So for the leg day, I'll usually start off with something heavier. That way I get my body going, my body like moving pretty strong to start off, especially because right now the pre-workout is starting to hit, so it makes usually starting off a lot easier. I'll usually start off with the deadlift or squat. So I'm gonna start off with squat. I'll usually go for 3 sets of either deadlift or squat. So let's go ahead and start off with the first set. And that, guys, is the reason I squat on the Smith machine. If I didn't have the Smith machine, straight to the floor. I use this app. It's called Liftoff. As you guys can see, I don't know if the camera will focus, but on this app, I basically am able to track everything I do, from my eating to my workouts, progress, rest, everything. So it makes it a lot easier. Not sponsored, but just I do pay like about, I think it's $80 a year. For me it's worked. I've been using it for 3 months and it's been the best thing I've used so far. So hey, I just want to say shout out Larry Wheels. Shout out Larry Wheels. I couldn't get Sam Sulek to sign the other side, but I got Larry Wheels to sign on Magic Blue. I'll take it. Usually I'll take a longer rest period between legs, just because I do lift a lot heavier on my legs. It's obvious, but it's not as strong as I can be. So I'll usually take between every workout, I take about like 2 to 3 minutes. I will say it's based on your body. Please stop listening to people who will tell you to take a minute or 2 minutes. Take what your body needs. So there's no rush. Like I said, guys, like you shouldn't feel rushed to hurry up your set because someone is standing on the side watching you work out. I find that very stupid. If you're in a hurry, sucks to suck. Like not everyone here is on your time. You're in a public gym, and if you're in a rush and you're trying to get a good workout in, it's on you guys. Like, take the time you need. Don't speed up your recovery. There's no reason for you to speed up your set and not progress the way you can progress if you just take your time. And it feels good progressing, but trust me guys, there's gonna be times where you won't progress. Your body will take time. There's gonna be days where you will lift the same as the week before, and there will be days where you will lift maybe 10 pounds heavier than before. But it's all a grind. It takes time. It never feels good hitting legs. I really do enjoy it. I know people don't like it. They find it weird, but I mean, hitting legs is nice, to be honest. It's like so peak, but so the next workout I tend to hit is on legs. I also hit abs. So I will usually go in with any variation that causes your spine to curl a bit. I like to do it on my knees, quads, but I just find I'm a lot stronger in this variation, and it helps my abs with stability. So I prefer to do this one, crunches. So usually with your abs, you want to do any motion that causes your spine to curl. Obviously not excessively, but anything with that motion will target your abdominal. Doing research, just research. Look things up, don't be lazy, find what works best for you. I know I was also going to talk about supplements. Usually, the only ones I take, like I said, is creatine. You guys saw me at the intro. Creatine, omega-3s, anything like that, pre-workout. The other ones are also protein powder. I have my preferences for brands. Like, I really do like Muscle Sport and The Bum. Some people really talk good about Ghost. I just don't drink Ghost. I prefer my ISO Hydros. They work better on my stomach. That is my basic advice. Track your progress. Take videos, take pictures. Do whatever you need to do to help track your progress. Obviously be mindful of people around you. I tend to ask anyone that's around me if they're okay with me recording, or I'll look for angles where I can keep people out of it. I tend to be very respectful of that. I'll always ask, no matter, people will tell you, you don't have to ask. It's a public gym, workout. No, that's rude. Always be mindful of people around you. Some people just don't want to be on camera, and I completely understand that. Like, I'm a very nervous person, especially in cameras, and some people have issues, they don't like how their body looks and stuff like that, and I personally have body dysmorphia, so I completely get it. But track your progress. If you have to write it down, your notes app, wherever, track your progress. Track how many reps, how many sets, how far you push your body to every single workout. Do it. It's gonna help. It's helped me so much. It's benefited me in so many ways, and I've grown so much stronger just because of that. Because I consistently track it, no matter the day. There's days, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's days where I lift light as crap, where I can't lift as heavy as I did the week before, but you're gonna have days like that. You just have to bounce back, keep pushing. Let me go ahead and get the set in first, because I had a long resting period, especially because I waited on this guy. But that's what I'm telling you guys. If you wait, take it as a rest period, take it as a time where you're resting, and then go ahead and build from that. So, I waited for him for like 8 minutes. I immediately want to get in and start doing my workout. That way I don't waste as much time. So let's go ahead and get started. 5, 6, 7, 9. Take recovery very serious. I take it serious. You need to take it serious. Sleep, guys. I suck at it sometimes. I'm not saying I like this. Sometimes I sleep 5 hours. Sometimes I need to sleep 9 hours. I suck at it because I also work a job where, and as humbly as I can say it, I'm essentially a boss. And I have to run a job site. Sometimes I have to, wake up decently early. We're talking 5:45 in the morning. Get to the job site at 6 in the morning, and immediately start, working. In terms of physical strength, not much. Mentally, a lot. Mentally, it can get tough there because I have to correspond for my company and I have to speak up. But that's besides the point. What I want to give you guys is recover. If you sleep good, you will recover good. You will build muscle good. I've noticed it. I'll sleep 9 hours, go into the gym the next day, and I feel invincible. I will lift about, quite a bit heavier than I did before. And that's just me being realistic with you guys. If you do that, you will lift heavier, you will get stronger, your body will recover a lot better. You guys need to take sleep serious. I know a lot of you guys go to sleep at 2 in the morning, never wake up at, 7, 8 a.m., school, work, whatever it is. I get that. I do it sometimes. Sometimes I get on with the boys. Sometimes I get on the game late at night. We're up till like 1. We're up till 12. I only get 5 to 6 hours sleep. But I'll try to take a nap here and there, especially during my lunch at work or when I get home. I'll go ahead and try to take an hour nap, get my body recovering, get my body going. It's just good. Sleep is it's your best friend. Take it serious, and if you sleep good, you will feel good. I try the best way possible to avoid being in people's area so they can walk through and not worry about it. If you walk in front of my camera, I don't care. It's not my gym. It's not my property. And if you find an issue with someone walking in front of your camera, you generally need to reconsider doing content creation because you need to humble yourself and understand other people around you are doing stuff and you are no one to be entitled. If you want to feel entitled and you don't want to walk in front of your camera, go work out at a private gym. Simple as that. I will always claim that. I will always tell you guys that. If you want to be an asshole about it and get mad at people for walking in front of your camera, go to a private gym. Go to a gym where, you can work out in peace. 1, 2. The best advice I can give you guys is the advice that I use myself and that I can represent. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys take tests or take Retta or take these things or don't take them. I can't tell you that. I've never taken them personally. I don't know much about them. Yes, my physique is mid. I've received a couple of natty claims. Like if I'm natty, I don't get how. My physique is pretty mid. But yes, I'm natural. I don't take anything. I don't take peptides. The only supplements I take, like I said, is protein powder and creatine. And I guess you can consider omega-3 a supplement, but that's the thing that I'll tell you guys in a million like it is. The advice I give you guys is because I've personally gone through it and I've personally done it. I'm not gonna be in someone else's shoes and give you guys information about things that I don't know and that I'm not aware of, because I am humble and I understand that I'm still in the learning process and there's a lot of stuff that I still need to develop in. Don't be rude, don't be disrespectful in the gym. Always be kind to people. Help people. 6, 7. About leg day, it's like if you just go into leg days and hit calf raises, leg extensions, and leg curls and sled press and call it a day, that's not a real leg workout. And I 100% agree with him after experiencing the leg workouts I hit now, like hitting RDLs, hitting squats, hitting the sled leg press, like hitting different leg movements definitely help grow your legs a lot better, especially there's some that do better than the others. Don't go in with the mindset, especially for leg day, of I'm gonna go hit the easiest leg workouts and just get through the day. No, make leg day your hardest day. The days you don't like, make them the hardest. You know, if you're a girl, I don't know if girls are really watching me, but if you're a girl, you don't like biceps, and you don't like hitting your shoulders, make those the hardest days. I'm not saying don't hit other days hard, but, you know, push your body to a limit with the things you don't like hitting. So, you know, like me with my abs and legs, I don't think I like hitting legs sometimes, but there's days where I'm like, the last thing I want to do is hit legs. Like, it's the last thing I want to do. But I come and hit it hard as I possibly can, because I know if I don't, I'm not going to get better at it. So, you know, push your body and make your body know that you're in control regardless of what your mood is like. Push your body to its limit. You know, I come with the mindset of I'm going to push my legs to the absolute hardest, and this is the best way to grow. I will say on legs, I do go for more reps. As you guys can tell, you guys will see me do about like 10 to 12 reps per set. I do go with more of an idea of reps for legs compared to 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. Weeks ago. So legs tend to fall off a lot. Like, it takes a lot longer for your legs to fall off compared to your upper body. I'm not saying don't train legs, but it takes a lot longer for your legs to lose the strength they have compared to your upper body. But that's the cool thing about the city is Amazon Prime is actually worth it in the city, because you get your packages pretty damn fast, and I avoid a lot of fees, and especially because I do use Prime a lot. I mean, I used it for the camera battery, the battery pack chargers and stuff, these microphones, the tripod. A lot of the stuff was from Amazon. And I mean, I got it in a day's worth of time. You know, if I wanted to do something the next day, it would be here. Sometimes I even ordered it where I order it in the morning and it gets to my house in 3 hours. So this is the process, and it takes time. It's not something you're gonna achieve overnight. It's not something you're gonna achieve over a month span, over 3 month span. Like, no, it's gonna take time, and that's the fun part about lifting is it takes time. It's a goal, it's a process, and that's the fun part of it is you are taking your time. It is like you're sculpturing yourself. It's like you're a sculptor and you're building yourself up. So have fun with it. Have fun with lifting. Have fun. Take pride into it. You know, I'm someone that takes pride into it with God, and I will always tell people that my strength and my ability to lift comes from God, and it's God-driven. My physique is nothing without God, and all of this through representation to me serving Him and Him giving me the strength I need to push my body to its absolute limit every day. But yeah, like I said, take pride into it. Lift with enjoyment, lift with happiness. Don't just come here every day thinking that, you know, the world hates you and you put on your sad TikTok edits and you lift and you freaking have the Trent Twins blasting yours. To an extent, on leg day, it's acceptable. If you want to have Trent Twins or someone screaming in your ear, fine by me, but not every day. Some days, come in here, play some Katy Perry, get lit, get turned, enjoy yourself. But let's go ahead and finish this last set and let's finish this video off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me yapping for you guys for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to make this video 20 minutes long. No promises at all. I don't promise anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope my personality rubs off on you guys, and I hope I am not a fat chud for the rest of my life. I hope I can reach David Lade status. So, hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and look at my other socials, TikTok, Instagram. I really would appreciate if you guys drop a follow and subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. And appreciate all the support and love, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video and go get my groceries because I am dying of hunger.
and I had to miss out on an NBA game because of this. I hope you guys are happy because I love basketball, especially around the playoffs. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.